Well,
You knew this was coming.
what is good, CV Nation? Welcome back to another upload, and today we're just going to be talking. I have a very important announcement to make. I am quitting YouTube. It's been a great journey. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. I am eternally grateful, but this is the end, so goodbye forever. I'm kidding. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm still here. I am not going anywhere. This is a channel update that I did promise you guys. We're going through a bit of a revamp. We're changing things up. All right. Things are going to change. So do me a favor. Click that like button. Click that subscribe button so you stay up to date on all future content. You want to be notified when all this new stuff goes down. So let's start with the section that is kind of the real tearjerker. What is the content that is going to be leaving? Because, you know, I made this channel update last year and I stopped doing daily videos. I was like, guys, school's starting. I can't keep up with movie news, so I'm ending that. I can't keep up with daily videos. I'm ending that little series, if you want to call it that. And I'm doing the same thing now. But this time around, it's going to be movie reviews. I know it's really surprising because when I started out, that's what I wanted to be known for. I wanted to be an online critic. I wanted to be a film critic in a way. I was inspired by Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns and all these movie reviewers on YouTube. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to review movies. I'm going to give my thoughts. I'm going to have my own unique rating system and everything. That's what I wanted to do when I started out, but fast forward a year and a half later and I'm quitting movie reviews. So there you go. That's how plans can change. It isn't really all schedule oriented, the movie reviews and this entire change. It isn't really schedule oriented. It was last time. This time around is kind of just like, I want to do this, and if I end up doing that, it's going to lead to this, which is a benefit in of itself. So it's just kind of a win-win situation for me at least, but movie reviews are leaving. And along with those movie rankings, at least the traditional rankings, emphasis on traditional, are leaving as well. You know, the worst to best with the numbers and all that. This is content that is found pretty much everywhere. If you stumble across a movie channel, chances are they're going to be making those types of videos, and I am not throwing shade at anybody. I think this content is awesome, and if it works for you, then keep on doing it. There are so many people doing this stuff. Clone Williams, Ryan O'Toole, Sean Chandler, Austin Burke, Max Talks Movies, Jaron Talks Movies, AJ Reacts 2, Film Geeks, Film Stock, Simply Cinema, Ian Bigwood, Movie Files. There's so many people and so many more that I just couldn't name off the top of my head that do this type of stuff, and it's awesome if it works for you. But for me, in terms of making these videos, I don't feel that I am putting out the best content that I can provide. Again, let me restate that. I do not think that I am putting out the best content that I can provide. I do not want to throw a jab at anyone in this community because they're all awesome people, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying something else when I really am not. I love watching all these types of videos, but when it comes to making them, I just don't feel like they click for me. If they click for all these people, that's wonderful, that's awesome. I couldn't be happier for you. But for me and my channel, that's not what I really want anymore. Hopefully that's understandable. This brings me to the MCU reviews and the DCEU reviews. These are also changing a little bit. They're not going away because, you know, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'm a Spider-Man fanatic, and you know what he would say, right? And no matter how many times I get knocked down, I always find a way to get back up. He never gives up. I'm not giving up. MC reviews, I'm over halfway done with those, and DCE reviews, I'm almost halfway done with those. So those are staying, but I'm probably going to start doing them live. I did that for Avengers Age of Ultron and Ant-Man. That actually really helped me out because I was falling behind in my schedule, and those really gave me a way to catch back up. So live reviews, pretty much. I've got a Civil War review recorded and almost done in terms of editing wise. That is probably going to be the only normal regular video that's edited with the positives, the negatives, all that stuff. That's probably going to be the only one that comes out. Everything after that I'll probably just do live. And before we get into the content that is new, that is upcoming, I do want to say Blu-ray hauls are not going anywhere. Always love making them, always love editing them. They're so much fun, and I do like making them. So those are staying. Now, for the content you're gonna be seeing on the channel. This is the future of CertainVids. What's it gonna look like? Well, first things first, analysis videos. I just did one on Spider-Man 2. You guys seem to love it really appreciate your feedback on that one. I'd been hyping it up for a while, and from the looks of it, you guys were not disappointed, so I really do appreciate all the positive feedback on that video. And do not worry, there are many more to come. I have a bunch in the works right now. In fact, while you're watching this video, future me is probably continuing writing the video on Spider-Man Homecoming. That is actually one that I have in the works, and then an even bigger video on Spider-Man Far From Home, which isn't necessarily going to be a video essay like the Spider-Man 2 one or all the other ones that I'm going to do in this analysis series. It's just going to be me ranting about the film, but it's going to be fun. A lot of analysis videos in the works. I just loved diving deep into a particular part of Spider-Man 2, and I would love to do that again with any film, any Spider-Man film. I've got so many of these in the works, guys. These are going to be fun. These are going to be cool. Cannot wait to get more of them out there. I already got the Spider-Man 2 one. If you haven't already, check out that link right up there. And don't worry, because I've got many more in the works. So that's going to be kind of the whole orientation of the channel. That's kind of what I want to focus on, really, is those analysis videos, is those video essays. That's kind of what I'm all about at this point. While you guys are waiting for a new analysis video to be uploaded, I'll have another type of content for you to watch, and it's going to be tier rankings. That is right. Finally getting into tier list videos. I've already done a couple. I did one with Chris from Film Stocks, which you can check out his channel up in the cards above. Super awesome dude. And that video was so much fun. Of course, we talked about Spider-Man because look who you're talking to. I also did a live stream with my buddy Shamoon React. We tier ranked all of the Spider-Man films. Go ahead and check out his channel. It's going to be in the cards above. That was a ton of fun. That was a live tier list, so that was even more different. But just regular pre-recorded tier list videos is what I want to start getting into because they seem fun, and I've done tier lists and they have been fun, and I've got so many cool rankings that I wouldn't really be able to do if I ranked them by numbers the traditional way. But doing it with a tier list, I think lends a unique perspective that I can really make use of. And then the final new type of content that is going to be coming on the channel is going to be a brand new original series that I came up with. I got some inspiration from here and there around YouTube, but I couldn't just rip off other people because that's not a good thing to do. So I kind of put my own spin on satire, and I'm coming out with satirical editorials. Basically what these are going to be is going to be me pretty much just taking the whole analysis idea, the analysis videos, the video essays, just kind of spinning that on its head and giving you the dumbest reasons possible for even dumber topics. So just gonna be trying to prove my point. It's a very stupid point that probably no one agrees with, but I'm still gonna provide evidence that is not going to back it up whatsoever, and that probably doesn't even exist. Just it may sound weird in terms of its description, but it's basically satire. It's just me sounding dumb. That's basically the way I can really sum it up. These are going to be kind of less frequent, but every now and then I'll just put one of these out there. Really excited for you guys to see that stuff because it's something that I've wanted to do for the longest time possible, and I'm finally getting into it. So let's see how it turns out. And then one really big update is going to be the podcast. I wanted to do original content for the podcast forever, and I think I finally nailed how I want to do that. So listen in. The first link in the description box, that is going to be a link to a tip link. I finally opened one of those up. You guys can tip anything, anytime you want. Whatever you tip there does help support me, does help support the channel. But if you attach anything to it, like a message or a question, I will address that in the podcast, right? That's going to be what we open up every single episode of the podcast with. Then I will lead into a little Spider-Man section that I came up with. Actually, Simply Cinema, Josh from Simply Cinema gave me the idea for this. I react to Spider-Man tweets and Spider-Man stuff on the internet all the time, so why not just take one of those things that I find controversial or I just find disagreeable in my opinion, and just talk about those. So I will be talking about Spider-Man stuff in that podcast. I will then go into probably the main topic, whatever. There's going to be two main topics that kind of coincide with each other. I'll lead into one of those main topics. I will go to the second main topic, and then I will finish it off with a hot take of the week. That's going to be a section that I do every single week where I give you the hot take of that week. And that's basically going to be the formatting of every single episode. They will be uploaded to iTunes, Spotify, Pocket Bean, whatever you use, Anchor. It's available on like 8 different platforms. And then I will also be uploading the episodes in full length to YouTube. So that's going to be changing. I haven't done that before. I'm going to start doing that. Uploads will probably be on Sunday. Every episode will be on Sunday that I upload those. So that is something to look forward to if you want your topic addressed in detail, because I'm not going to be doing Q&As that often anymore. If you really want your question answered and you want it to be answered in full, just deep detail, go ahead and send in a tip. First link in the description. I will answer it on the podcast. And that's really it. I may have made it sound like it's kind of a small update, but it's really not. It's a big change. Movie reviews going away. Movie rankings going away. I haven't done film movies in forever because of the whole lockdown thing. I'll actually start once theaters open back up. I start going again. I'll probably just do film movies as part of my Instagram story. Same thing for Hunt Time, or maybe I just won't do Hunt Time anymore. I don't know. I'll still have Blu-ray hauls, like I said, but that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, click that like button. It helps out. Click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you stay up to date on all future content. And if you like talking anything and everything movies, if you are excited for all the content that we have got coming up on the channel, jump down into the comment section below. Let me know which is the series that you're anticipating the most. Is it analysis videos, so video essays, more of those after the Spider-Man 2 one? Are you looking forward to the tier rankings the most, or are you looking forward to the satirical editorials, which is me basically proving a very wrong point that nobody agrees with? So it's satire. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but let me know if that's the series you're excited the most for. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It really does mean a lot. Like I said earlier, if you do want to support me, there's two ways to do so. Number one, the tip link. I will answer anything you send in with that tip link on the podcast in detail. Number two, the second method is to check out my merch store, which is live right now. A bunch of cool designs on there. Go ahead and help yourself out. Those two links will be in the description box. The first two links are going to be those. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. So excited for the stuff to come. But until then, have a great rest of your day and stay positive.